could live without me.
Hey guys, this is going to be the start of a new series or two I might start doing nails and DIYs with you guys, but I want to thank you for coming and let's get into this. Here I'm using the Beetles Foundation Base Gel. I'd put it on the nail already. Now I'm going to get this 3D sculpting gel. It's like a Play-Doh from Savvyland. It's in the shade light pink. As you see, it don't take much. This is a tiny little ball that I rolled with my fingers, and then I flatten it out, and then I'm going to place it on the nail. My fingernail looks dirty, but it's not. I damaged it. I got these two silicone tools from either Amazon or AliExpress. It came in a decent pack, and I'm dipping them in water because it makes it easier to sculpt it rather than dipping it in alcohol. It will make it runny. So while I do this, I just thought I would tell you, the day that I did this video, I took a break and went to McDonald's, and they took forever. And while I was there, Matt called me and told me about our neighbors across the street fighting. Anyway, so we was on our way home, or I was, and noticed smoke coming from their roof. And I'd always told him, like, they're going to kill each other in the house. And so I hurry up and pulled my car out of harm's way because this house was on fire. And I got out calling 911. I had to pull around back of their house to where I live. And I was on the phone with 911 and running through rain, mud, everything to try to get to this house to bang on the door because they were just there like 10 minutes ago arguing. And so I thought maybe someone might be hurt in there. And so Matt and I were trying to bang on the door to get anyone out if they were in there. But we had to get out of the way when the window started busting. Okay, so as you see here, I'm trying to form my heart with the pointy end of it. And that's how it turned out. I'm going to clean it with alcohol so it's not sticky for when I go to file. So now I'm going to use the Savvyland 3D gel in hot pink. And this is what it looks like. It's actually more of a brighter pink off camera. And I just rolled it like I would Play-Doh. And I'm using this little string size shaped piece to create my heart. So this was honestly easier than I thought it would be. I was just going on a whim to see if I could do it and just decided to record in case I could. But I was able to pull it off and I think it looked nice in the end. I just know next time when I go to do something 3D to try to make it a little smaller. But I'm back to dipping my silicone tool in water so I can smooth this out so it don't look like a lump or a mountain over top of the light pink. That way they're level. And here I just dipped my finger in some water because I wanted to make sure it was smooth, and that way I can trim the excess hot pink off. Now the base coat that I just showed you again, I'm using it to go around the heart so I can add some glitter for the background. And the glitter I'm using is Anastasia Beverly Hills. I took all of it's their winter collection. I forget exactly what it's called, but I took all of the glitters and put them in a little Clinique jar that I had and mixed them together. And that's just what I'm dabbing here around the heart. That way it gives it some gleam. And now I'm going back in with my base gel, because in order to lay polygel down on a nail, whether it be natural or artificial, you have to have base gel. That way it don't lift or just pop off, because it can. And I'm going to spread that all over the ring finger. This is the Model 1's Polygel in Soft Pink, and the little jar that you just see me pull out, that is a powder pigment that I mixed in with it to get it a little more of the shade I wanted to match the light pink of the Cyberland 3D gel. And then I'm just going to spread it over until I get it how I like it. And while I'm doing this, and you guys are watching this, I just figured I'd tune in to say thank you guys. We did reach 10,000 subscribers, which is something I never thought would happen, let alone that I could get. So I just want to say thank you for that. And I do have another diving video coming out. I just wanted to really get this up for you guys. You know, I bought a lot of different things to be able to do this, because I do love doing nails and I also love diving. And some people may say that it don't go together or it's weird or whatever, but that's my weird and I like it. And I've noticed a few people on the comments, this pink, it is a custom made pink. But I've noticed a few people in the comments being rude or mean about what I do or how I do it. I wash my hands. If I have gloves, yes, I'll wear them. If not, then I'll just wash my hands a little extra. But I just wanted to tune in and say that. But now I'm working on the index finger, and I'm going to put that bright pink you just saw. I mixed, I think it was clear, and this mica powder I have to make this beautiful hot pink. And this is how it turned out. I really like this shade. Now I'm going to go back in with the mix of the Anastasia glitters, and I'm going to put that on the corner of my ring finger, or the ring finger now, just to make it stand out a little bit. Now that I've cured the base gel with the glitter over top of it, I'm just dusting it off so I can go in with some hot pink that I have in a nail polish to outline that. I realized that I forgot to put base gel over top of the glitter on the ring finger. So I went ahead and did that and realized I wasn't recording when I did my stripe down the ring finger. Now I'm back to the index finger and I'm putting base gel over top of that so I can add some glitters to it and then cure it. This is Beetles in the shade 420, and that is what it looks like. And this is 422. These are the two closest colors that I have that are closest to what I did in the middle finger. I was kind of going for like a blooming gel look with this, and even though I like the way it turned out, I wish that I would have just left the glitter out of it because I felt like it would have looked better without the glitter. Sorry about that. My foot hit the camera and my hand was trying to go all crooked on me. But here I'm helping it along to get it precisely the way that I imagined it. Now after this is the way that I want it, I'm going to cure it for 60 seconds. That way I don't have to worry about it moving on me. Oh, I did add some little sparkles through this, which it did look cute. It just bloomed out, and I wish it was like more of a line. So I'm taking these little iridescent hearts, and I think they're circles, and I'm just placing them throughout the nail where I feel like they might catch light at a different angle once they're encapsulated. Here I'm just dabbing in some base gel to make sure the mylar flakes and some of the hearts don't come off when I go to put the clear gel over top of it. With the pinky, I'm just kind of doing what I did with the index finger with that hot pink and the iridescent glitters. And by all means, I am no professional at this. This is just a hobby I like to do. I liked doing acrylic when I was pregnant with my daughter, but I would notice when I would file off, or at least I'm assuming when I would file it off, it could have happened during the applications, but I would notice these welts that I would get, but I wouldn't get them on days that I wasn't doing somebody's nails. So when I stopped, I realized I had to have been having an allergic reaction to something I was using. And so now that I've gotten back into doing nails, I would just prefer to polish and design my own nails. These are the iridescent glitters I'm using, but I would prefer to polish and design my own natural nails. But with diving and everything else I do around the house, they have just been chipping away. So now I'm just going to apply my own nails until they grow out and get back into doing my own fingernails without any tips or anything. With this finger, I did add some like triangle and diamond shape iridescent glitters because I just figured when the light would hit it, if it was a different shape, it might look a little better. I don't know. I liked how they turned out in the end though. It looks a little crazy here with me dusting the small ABH glitters over it, but once I put this Cart clear polygel over it, you'll see the difference once it's filed and shaped. It actually looks pretty good. Honestly, the set of nails that I'm wearing now, I did record doing that set, but when I went to go edit it, I realized that my camera had been recording up and down in like the widescreen, so I didn't feel comfortable going through with the edit because you just really couldn't see much. But now I'm just going to clean this pinky nail off because it does come with a tacky layer after you cure it. And I really like the matte look, which I probably should have went with one of them matte because it's just beautiful. And this is what it looks like with the top coat. And again, I'm using Beetle's top coat with this. And after curing the pinky, and I thought I was recording on the thumb, but I hadn't been, I just took that same light color that I made from the beginning and put it on the thumbnail, sprinkled some ABH glitter on it, and called it a day, which I really love how it turned out. I'm thinking of doing a set with just the glitter and the light pink. This is what it looks like. Those of you who are sticking it out with me, everything that I did, my heart. Here's the finished product.